I wonder how many y'all been waiting for this. This is Transformers Siege of Cybertron. War for Cybertron, I think. Leader class Shockwave, and I had him holding the Legends class or the Target Master scale or whatever. Much smaller Shockwave from Power Core Combiners, was it? Combiner Wars, there we go. Let's bring in Film Noir Spider-Man. Scourge hubcap. And I've got soda can here. And let me bring in the car guys real quick. Other Shockwaves. Let's bring in all the Shockwaves. I have animated Shockwave here. Put him in the back here. We've got full of Cybertron customized Shockwave. He will get his own video eventually. I've got Beast Hunter, Transformers Prime, Beast Hunters Shockwave. We've got Siege of Cybertron Shockwave. We've got Scout Class Movie Shockwave. And we've got Combiner Wars Weapon Master Shockwave. And other than the animated one, you can see that all the Shockwaves really do share a similar design layout. You know, chunky limbs, big old window chest, and that blocky mono eyeball thing. It's you know, Shockwave will always be Shockwave. Let me get these guys out of the way, and we'll get back to whoever's turn this was. So, we've got Shockwave here in his powered up, armored up mode. And really, he doesn't need all this stuff. Like, the shoulder armor here, yeah, it's got arms on swivels and double hinges. We can just take that stuff off. We got the booties down here. We can go ahead and just take that stuff off. The boots here are meant to peg together like this, and then the wings fold underneath, and they're going to kind of stay together like that for a minute. Take the other arms and line them up like this, and they'll kind of tab together. Really, the only piece you really want is the big old cannon piece, but even that you don't really need. It is have some nice clear smoky plastic over gray silver stuff, or that might be just painted silver on the back. That probably is what they did. Clear plastic and then painted it silver on the back. Take the fins here, and I think okay, there. I thought maybe I could peg them on with those peg points, but they're not quite lining up. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. I really don't care for all this stuff anyways. This is really the guy you want to mess with. You gotta. Did I mention the light piping? That is some really good light piping right there. He's got a nice simple backpack that you would expect from Shockwave. He's got the nice. This looks like a G1 reincarnation of Shockwave. This is absolutely Shockwave. He's got his head on a nice ball joint. He's got swivel universal jointed shoulders, swivel at the shoulder, a nice 90-degree elbow bend, nothing too extravagant. He's got a wrist swivel. He's got a swivel for his blaster arm over here. You're going to want to keep it facing down though, because the underside is kind of hollowed out. I think the other ones are the same actually, aren't they? Yeah. He's got bunch of 5mm ports all over, so you could really load this guy down if you really wanted to. There's one in the middle of his back even, one on each feet that interact with his armor pieces, and there's extra holes all over. He's got holes with holes and holes. Waist swivel, universal jointed, ratcheted. You hear that? Ratcheted. Ooh, listen to those legs, those knees. Oh yeah. Thigh swivel. He's got, what's going on with his ankles here? He got in and out on the ankles, but no tiltage forward or backwards. Okay, that's cool. That's no problem. Let's go ahead and transform him. Let's see here. Yeah, start with the back and pull that away. The does this thing hinge open at all? There we go. It hinges open. Now these things are hooked together, but they don't come apart. That's just for assembly right there. So don't pay attention to that weird looking bit right there. The chest should open up. There we go. And I can fold the head in and then close it back up, and his head's right in there. The arms are going to come forward, and you're going to want to unpeg that hose. Bring the arms forward to where the elbows are facing outwards, and straighten everything out. Oh, bring the cannon down like that so you can wrap the cannon tip around everything like that. You see, there we go. The legs, how do the legs go? They open on the side. There is some cool thruster detailing inside there, and the legs are going to close up on themselves, but you're also going to want to turn them. Yeah. So, turn the leg to where it's facing outwards, then open up that inside panel, fold the leg up on itself so that the knees are facing towards the back. The legs will peg together down by the shins, and then these panels here are going to peg together and then snap in place up there. And then we have him in his spaceship mode. Who are we kidding? You're gonna flip it over and you're gonna wield it like a blaster gun. This is how they got away with making a Shockwave blaster gun. He's not a gun, he's a spaceship. See, we even gave him space fins, because you need space fins. You need space fins. Okay. Gonna plug the hose into his neck right there. You know what? Hold on a moment. I forgot one more comparison. There we are. I just wanted to get Shockwave next to Refractor because I think they look kind of good together. They belong together. The purple works good next to each other. The gray works good next to each other. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, thank you very much. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw all this extra armor on him. Take the feet pylons, split them back apart, and these are going to go one on either side of his fuselage. Okay, then take the big guns, and they're going to peg either right in the middle or up here up on this peg, but I really think you just put them right in the middle. That way it covers up all the open spaces, right? It seems to want to swivel around a little bit. Hold on a second. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here and I should be doing... No, that should be fine. I don't know why it's... Okay, I guess it wants me to put them up there because there's this little rectangular tab here that when you put it in the higher up slot, it notches against the other one, and yeah, okay, cool, whatever. Oh, I could very well be doing this absolutely wrong. In fact, I am doing it absolutely wrong. This little rectangular slot tab is supposed to go into that slot right there. I had these on backwards. Okay. See, we're learning things together. Then these ones are probably going to want to go on Come on. Yeah, no, because then the tabs will, the fins will kind of bounce off each other in a weird way. Alright, I'm going to stick them on there. Like that, and they can be turret mounted, right? Bring in the other big piece here. Make sure these panels are facing outwards, because this whole thing's going to wrap around the front up here, and then it's supposed to tab together. Okay, I had the shoulders backwards. There we go. Okay, and then this all tabs into place, and we have him in his super massive blaster cannon spaceship mode, and it does look pretty cool. Alright, so all the Shockwaves in vehicle mode. We have animated Shockwave. We have Beast Hunters, Transformers Prime, Beast Hunters Shockwave. We've got FOC Shockwave. Yes, mine's been customized. We've got Combiner Wars Shockwave. We've got Bumblebee Movie Shockwave. And we got the Siege of Cybertron Shockwave. And yeah, Shockwave is always going to be either giant flying gun or strange tank of doom. It's, you know, you got the weird four-legged tanks, or he's a flying cannon. So yeah, let me get these guys cleared out, and we'll get back to whoever's video it is. So we have him in his cool battleship mode. I'm gonna sit him down here, and yeah, I don't think he scales too well with the other figures. He should be a lot bigger. Here he is with Autobot, with the barricade and dead Autobots. Let me go ahead and stand him up, because he can, I think, okay, not quite stand up. There he is next to Film Noir Spider-Man, and where you have with Soda Can. There's really only a couple of ways to get Shockwave. There's him in his purple stuff with all his armor and stuff, and I'll get to this one's price in a minute. And then there's a gray and black release, I think might come with the armor, but I don't know if he does or not. And then there's a 4-pack, technically 4-pack, where it's Shockwave, Megatron, Starscream, and Throne. The same Throne that Starscream had in his Coronation version. It's an alright figure. I enjoy having it. I'm glad I have it. The armor is kind of a waste. He really is, again, in the same venue of a Voyager class figure with extra stuff on it, or extra stuff with it. Except for our trailer, it's a bunch of other accessories. It's clean. It's a cool spaceship, cool guns, all silver painted and stuff. Let's bring in Refractor real quick. You know, I like the idea of having Shockwave flanked by a bunch of Refractor, you know, mini spaceship things going on. You know, it gives it a good sense of scale and, like, you know, like a fleet movement kind of thing. It's kind of badass. I like that idea. Should you get one? Dude, even when I got this thing for $50 back in, like, 2021 or so, I was kind of disappointed in it. And I, like with Astro Train, I had to put him in the closet and forget that I spent $50 on him. It's a fun figure, but nowadays, even loose, he's going for like $80, sometimes $100 or more, $150 in the box. Is he worth it? That's really up to you to decide if you're willing to spend $150 on a Transformer of this size and all this kind of stuff. one of those things I kind of hope you got it when you got it. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of one of those lost Transformers that I hope they do a re-release of sometime. So, I'm going to go ahead and stop talking. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Colwen. This has been Transformers War for Cybertron Leader Class Shockwave. All around a fun figure, but I don't think it's worth the price. Maybe it's worth the price to you. Alright, bye-bye.